Hey guys, what's going on? It's Heen, and today we're playing some more Drift City. And today I was going to show you on this lovely Easter day how to solo the second chapter of Neo City. And Neo City is the game mode that is currently residing in the lower driver dome of Drift City. And it's a game mode that involves guns and shooting hovs and all that fun stuff. And the most popular grinded mission, well, I mean the quickest one, in other words, uh, is Chapter 2 of Neo City. And most of the time you're going to want to have like 3 other people with you to do this. But you can, in fact, do it solo. So that's what I'm going to show you now. But before you start, you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need a decent part set that gives you around 8,000 HP in that ballpark. You need the cannon, S-Cannon 52, which costs you 30,000 Mito. An amplifier is also nice, a fuse, but you're definitely going to want to have heavy armor, because when you go up against that boss, defense is more important than your mobility. So let's get right on into it, and I'll show you how it's done. I'm going to click Chapter 2. Alright, so we agree with Hyung, which tells us about the Recon Hub. Now there's a way to take out the Recon Hub. Oh, don't want to do that. Oh, and I forgot. Another thing that you don't necessarily need it 100%, but I like to use it, is Bacchus D. Not for the experience gain or the Mito gain that it gives you, but for the booster protection it gives you. Because in Neo City, your boost is your ammo. Make sure you have a bunch of these health kits at the bottom that I'm using, as well as the attack ups are kind of helpful. They're not exactly the best, but they help you knock down bad guys quicker. So keep your health up. And then we're gonna get up to our first patrol hub here. So slow down as you're coming up to them. And when you get close to these guys, they start to attack you. See, it'll lock onto him when he gets close enough to me. Actually, he's coming over this hill. There we go. There he is. There we go. He's close enough, so we'll start shooting at him. But keep backing away from him, because you do not want him to see you. When you get close to them, yeah, I'll do that. It'll say you're detected by the recon hub, and then he'll shoot lasers at you, which are not fun, because they do a lot of damage. And you want to keep your health up. So we're going to go back this way and get this recon hub. Also, stay on this road for the first part. The recon hub is most manageable this way, and it's also the closest to where you have to go after this. Looks like he is coming back towards us. Starts backing up. It takes 4 shots to take these guys out, usually. This one's going to take 5. Or 6, even. I guess it does have a range effect on the cannon that I didn't realize. Maybe it's the closer you are, the more damage it's going to do. Oh, see, one just spawned in on me. So watch, this is what happens when a recon hub gets you. You'll see these lines appear from the sky. Also, these guys will start chasing after you. That occurs with almost every hub in Neo City. And you'll see that they do a good amount of damage to you. That one only did 20 that time. It could potentially do a lot more. So you want to take these guys out really fast. Get rid of them. That's our third one. And we can start heading back to the next checkpoint, which is right there at the car junkyard. Next part is we're going to take out this hub that's ahead of us, if you see on the map. So you're going to pull up here, not so you go inside the main circle, so you don't get the blockage effect from you going into cover. So you can still get right back into the fight. Activate your damage up. He's going to spot you. Do the same thing. He's going to be charging at you with the machine guns. Usually he's much weaker than the other hubs, so you can normally take him out very quickly. And we're going to repeat this step, except for you're going to park right back here. Basically, this is the same process for Chapter 2 that you'd have if you had a full party playing with you also. So we're going to take him out. Shift around. Heal ourselves up a little bit more. Make sure we're close to full health as possible. And it morally matters what parts you have on your car, because I did the same mission with a car that is 4 Vs lower, and the point difference in health was only 800 or so. Maybe even less. No, it was actually much less. It was around 600 less, I'd say. So don't worry about your car Vs too much. A V9 is nice if you're really, struggling to get that health up. Health is the most important. The V of your car has no effect on it, and the only way that parts can have an effect on it is if you have the Neo carbon set. And that's a bit of a newer set that gives you Neo effects such as critical damage and all that fun stuff. So here's the next hub. Oh, I missed him there. I want to wait for them to come around the corner. He has more of like a turret, I guess, kind of thing going on. But we're going to put him out. We're going to take him out there. Heal our stuffs up a little bit more. And notice how I have 142 of these things still. You're going to want to buy a bunch. I recommend, if you're doing this for the first time and you're a little unsure, I'd buy 200 of these health packs. Because in Neo, you cannot respawn. Unless you have one of those respawn items that are absurdly expensive. So it is just not worth, the effort in that way. Also, if you're wondering, the car that I'm using for this is a Fervor V9. It's nothing special. It just has a faster booster recharge time. It's also good to use a car with booster recharging effects if you can, because, well, booster is your ammo, so try to keep that booster up. Especially when you're not comboing, you're going to want to have the faster regen of that. And one thing that I do need to emphasize, I know there are 3 weapons in the game. There are wave weapons, there are railguns, and there are cannons. If you want to do this solo, you are going to need the cannon. When I used to do this mission with several other people, I would always use the railgun because I always thought it was good, but it's going to do 10 times as less, like 1/10 of the damage that the cannon's going to do. This guy's a little annoying because he has the rockets. Now, he didn't hit me that time, but he probably will end up hitting me once or twice. What I like to do is I like to get that one, and then I'd like to move towards the one that's where the quest marker is. So that in theory you're closer to the end by killing this one over here. So he's going to notice me soon. As soon as you see the little hubs pop out of him, there we go, now he notices me. He's going to shoot me. And my strategy, like normally, if he hits you while you're moving towards him with that rocket, your car will spin out and face the wrong direction from him while he reloads. What you do is you're backing away from him, and as soon as he shoots the rocket at you and it's about to hit you, double tap down to do your 360 maneuver to face the other way, or 180 maneuver to face the other way. You do that, and it kind of neutralizes the effect. I'll show you again here. Oh, he missed his rocket anyway. Never mind, I'm not going to show you. Now, arguably, this next part is one of the worst parts of this mission, which is the HUV MRLs. And the reason why these guys are so bad is because they shoot rockets. But sort of in the same fashion that the boss does. And these rockets do a truckload of damage, so you want to kill these guys off as quickly as possible. So definitely have one of your attack ups ready for these guys. So I'm going to activate my attack up. Can move it on this guy, but very, very slowly. Don't want to... There we go. Take him out from afar. And as you see, we quickly dispatch those 3 hubs. We're going to get hidden here. Talk to Hyong again. Yeah, it's not the worst part. It's just kind of hard to deal with because they're, the way that they fight you is kind of bad. Anyhow, I'm in the safe zone right now, so I have time to recover my booster. And at this part here, you normally don't want to use your booster to actually turbo away because it's your ammo. But in this case, there are a bunch of hubs in the city, and you want to lose them as quickly as possible, so I like to boost out of here. But they're not going to be able to keep up with you. And also note, if you use the rare armor, the rare heavy armor, it'll actually decrease your top speed by 10 miles per hour. As my car has a top speed of 244 miles an hour with my current set, so that's going to bring you down a little bit. But it is still worth using the heavy armor. Alright, now here's the fun part. This is the boss. And you're not, and as you're going to see in a second, he does a lot more damage than you think he's going to be able to do to me. Start backing away from him. He's going to start moving towards you. Yeah, he's going to start throwing everything at you. You want to keep moving, keep moving. Keep putting good fire into him, though. Okay, I'm in the safe zone. And we only managed to take out one of his Goonies, but he's going to spawn another one in. His other Goonie's pretty beat down. But he's still on really good health. And careful when you come back into the zone to fight him, because as you see on the map here, from this road here, you'll see a recon hub start to move by. So you want to avoid him too, because he's a pain in the neck. Do not want to worry about him. So anyway, I'm going to come back in. Need a couple seconds to get ready. He's going to move towards me anyway. See, I can't fire yet. Also, don't ram the boss. He does 500 damage to you. You're going to want to avoid that if possible. And luckily for me, I took out one of his Goonies again. Oh, but I hit the wall. I'm actually flying, which is a good thing because I get boost. Okay, look, I'm taking a lot of damage right now. As you can see, I'm down to about half health, so I'm going to quickly get out of here. Oh, not quite there. Keep going, keep going. Alright, so we're safe now. And we did much more damage to him this time. But, well, what did it cost us? It cost us a good amount of our health anyway. So heal up. Get ready to move in on him again. I don't think I'll need to get my health that much past, I'll get close to like 5,000. There we go. I don't think I'll be ready to go in and him again, because actually my weapon attack increase item is about to be ready to launch again too. So we start moving in on him again. Attack booster is up. Do you notice? Oh, the little guys notice. Try to focus on the big guy. Oh dear. This did not go as planned. Looks like as my boost is gone, like depleting very quickly. So we're gonna go back in the safe zone, and no, I'm not gonna activate another Bacchus. But for you guys viewing this right now, I recommend using a Bacchus when you're fighting him, because you're gonna want to keep that boost up. Okay, so we're gonna go back in on him because he's almost dead. Oh, man, he's coming at us really fast now. Gotta quickly get shots into him. There we go, and he's out. He's out. He's out. And his Goonies are also gonna despawn, so you can quickly come in here for the last checkpoint, and that is the end of Chapter 2. Hung will reward you. Give you a random item here, and you're gonna want to pick your reward. It's got a reward, and it's gonna be Enigma. Very nice. So yeah, guys, this is how you do Chapter 2 solo. But until next time, for more Drift City videos, I'd like to ask you guys to like the video and subscribe down below if you haven't already. So until next time, this is Heen, signing out.